Hello Libra, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Libra, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Libra, let's get started. How does Libra currently view this relationship? All right, Libra. So we do have the Five of Pentacles, we do have the Hermit, and then we also have the King of Pentacles. You're noticing a significant change within your energy. And I feel like the primary reason why you're noticing such a significant change within your energy has a lot to do with you leaving something that wasn't necessarily serving you in any way, shape, and or form behind you. So this could be like a friendship that you decided to leave behind, possibly a marriage, maybe even a relationship, but it looks like you decided to leave something behind, and it's drastically improving your life because of it, is basically what I'm getting for you, Libra. Now, whatever this thing is that you're leaving behind, it could have created like a massive distraction in your life. I'm also getting that. So, you know, this marriage and a relationship and a friendship could have been distracting you from like your purpose in this life, your goals, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. But now that this distraction is now out of your life, you could better focus on you, okay? You could better focus on you now. So your life is drastically improving because you made the choice to remove yourself from something that just wasn't serving you in any way, shape, and or form. All right, I like that for you. Actually, I love that for you. Not that I like that for you, I love that for you. How does this person currently view this relationship? So we do have the Two of Cups, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we also have the Six of Wands out here. Now, in regards to how this person is currently viewing this relationship with you, whatever it is that you're leaving behind, like I said, it could be a person. That's definitely a possibility. You know, it could be a job, could be a friendship. Whatever this thing is that you're leaving behind, though, I mean, if it's one thing that I will say is that you're definitely not leaving this person behind, but you're definitely leaving something else behind. So this could definitely represent, you know, you leaving a very toxic and unhealthy, you know, marriage and a relationship, and you find yourself walking towards a healthy one, you know, a healthy relationship with somebody. I am definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting that. Kind of looks like one door is essentially closing and another one is essentially opening up for you. So if you recently walked away from a marriage or relationship, you know, you currently find yourself in a connection with someone that you resonate very, very well with, somebody that you're very compatible with, somebody who wants to see you do good in this life, you know, somebody who wants to see you thrive, excel. I just feel like this person's a better fit for you. I do. I feel like this person's a much better fit for you compared to this individual that you were essentially dealing with in the past. Okay. How does Libra currently feel? So we do have the Tower, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, and then we also have the Queen of Cups. This to me just kind of feels like an energy of like somebody like circling back. Before I look into this person's energy, I do want to look at this Five of Pentacles energy. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands to the Eight of Wands, and then we also have the Magician. This individual that you were dealing with them in the past, I feel like you quickly realized just simply wasn't for you. At the end of the day, you're somebody who knows what you want and knows what you're essentially looking for. And I think that it didn't take you too long to realize, okay, like this person's just simply not a good fit for you. So as you're walking away from this whole situation, you're walking towards a whole nother situation with somebody else. Which, by the way, you and this someone else, your relationship, as well as your future with this person looks very, very promising. But it just kind of looks like this individual, I guess, that you decided to essentially leave behind because you quickly realized they just simply weren't a good fit for you, or they just simply weren't for you, or they just didn't possess, I guess, like what you truly wanted and desired within a person. They're circling back around your way all over again. It's basically what I'm gathering. Okay, let's look into this person's energy and see what's going on. I am definitely getting an energy of them wanting to essentially start over with you. I am also getting like an energy of them essentially missing what the two of you once upon a time had with one another. Yeah, I do see this person circling back around your way. I am definitely getting that. However, I just don't see anything going anywhere, honestly. Which, I mean, makes total sense as to why things are not going to go absolutely anywhere between you and this person. I mean, we've already established that they don't fit, I guess, like what you're looking for within a person or what it is that you want. You know, you're looking for somebody that you can manifest and create and build towards a life with. And for whatever reason, you feel like you can't do that with this person. Like you can't build with them or grow with them or evolve with them. And that's very important to you, right? Is to be with somebody that you can build with and grow with and evolve with. How does Libra feel about this person to the right of me? Okay. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So we do have the 7 of Pentacles. We do have the 9 of Pentacles. You know, for starters, I do feel like this person truly does bring out the best in you. And I feel like you bring out the best in them. You know, this is somebody that you feel like you can grow and evolve with. Which again, that is something that's very, very important to you, right? Is somebody that you can grow and evolve with. Which with the Page of Cups to the 7 of Cups coming out here, you know, that's kind of telling me that your relationship with this person to the right of me, it truly did catch you off guard. Because I am definitely getting you walked away from this whole situation that you were a part of, Libra, and you started kind of like focusing, you know, more so on yourself. And then boom, love comes knocking on your door, you know, out of nowhere. So I do feel like this connection between you and this person, it definitely did catch you by surprise. This isn't something that I feel like you were anticipating or expecting to essentially happen. But kind of looks like it just happened. Let's see how this person to the right of me feels. How does this person to the right of me feel about Libra? Okay. Ooh, true pair situation between you and this person. We do have the Hierophant to the High Priestess. So you guys are definitely very compatible to one another. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. You and this person also do share a very strong, intense spiritual connection. You guys are on the exact same page when it comes down to what you guys see yourself having with one another and what it is that you guys are both striving for. It kind of looks like they're in it for the long run, and so are you. Like, this is somebody who's really hoping that, you know, you and them essentially grow old together. Like, this person comes off to me as somebody who's here to stay, and it does appear to me that you are here to stay as well. What actions will Libra take towards this person or moving forward? Very nice, Libra. So we do have the Hangman. We also have the Sun to the 10 of Pentacles. This is very nice. Very, very nice. It looks like you're finally getting what it is that you always wanted. Granted, it does appear to me that with this past person, you know, they just simply didn't fit what you truly wanted and or desired, causing you to feel like you have no choice but to get up and walk away. Because at the end of the day, you are somebody who knows exactly what you want and exactly what it is that you're looking for. And I do see you getting exactly what it is that you couldn't get from this person, you know, from your past with this person to the right of me. I do feel like you are extremely happy, though, that you walked away from this previous relationship that you were essentially a part of, because it prompted you in the end to essentially meet this person to the right of me, which just so happens to fit everything that you truly want and desire within a person. Okay, let's do this. So in regards to what actions this person plans on taking your direction, and or moving forward. So we do have the 4 of Pentacles to the 3 of Cups, and then we also have the 10 of Swords out here. Before I open my mouth and say anything, I do want to look at the 4 of Pentacles to the 10 of Swords. Tell me more about the 4 of Pentacles to the 10 of Swords. We have the 9 of Pentacles to the 5 of Cups, and then we also have the 9 of Pentacles out here. Libra. Going back to like you, right? And this King of Pentacles, Hermit energy. I do see you very focused right now. I would say like on yourself. Like the things that like were distracting you from focusing on you is no longer distracting you, right? Anymore. So it could have been this toxic and unhealthy, relationship that you were a part of, or this situation you had kind of going on here in the past, that could have been creating a massive distraction for you. Now that it's no longer in your life, well, we do see you very focused on you and your goals, and the things that you want to essentially accomplish and achieve for yourself. Now, as this person sees you thriving and excelling, right, in life, it does kind of cause this person to essentially feel like they're not where they essentially want to be at, in their life, because you're basically becoming a reflection of everything that they're not, if that makes absolutely any sense. So because you're out here thriving, excelling in life, and they're not, it does kind of cause them to feel less than. It does kind of cause them to essentially feel like, damn, like I'm not where I want to be at, financially. And it does kind of have this person, feeling some type of way. Don't get me wrong. I feel like this person's extremely happy for you and your growth and your expansion, your success, but it's just kind of highlighting to them that they're not where they essentially want to be at. Financially. Does it create a level of worry and concern within them? Yes, and here's why. This person does essentially feel like, because you're out here, excelling in life, and you're growing and you're evolving, it could cause you to essentially look at them differently. I am definitely getting that. Nor do I think that it will, but I do feel like this person fears that it could cause you to essentially look at them differently. So, for example, if you're over here, excelling in life, and, you're making all this money or whatnot, it might cause this person to essentially feel like, you could do better than them, or you could find somebody who makes as much money as you do, and who could buy you, the things that they can't buy you. There's like a big difference, I would say, between you and this person. And I am definitely getting it does revolve around money. So maybe you do make more money than them. That's definitely a possibility. But here's the thing with this person, okay? As much as I feel like this person wants more for themselves, the moment something becomes challenging or hard or difficult, they're very quick to give up. Is kind of what I'm getting. This person does have a great deal of potential, don't get me wrong. I just kind of feel like they have this really bad habit of giving up the moment something gets hard. So, let's just say that this person, wants to improve, like, their financial situation. So they decide, what, fuck it, let me go back to school. And the moment they go back to school and they fail a test, they're just like, oh, you know what, I give up. I guess it's just not for me. Instead of going back, and studying again and then giving it another go around. You see what I mean? Like, they're just that type of person that's like very quick to give up, almost a little too quick to essentially give up. And that's like a bad habit that I feel like this person has, that they basically need to essentially do, away with. But I do see your growth and your expansion, and you just out here excelling in life, definitely influencing them to want to do something major with their life. But I feel like the moment they try to improve their life financially, it's like the moment something doesn't go their way, or the moment something becomes hard and or challenging, like they're just very like quick to give up. They're just very quick to give up. They need to start, having this mentality of giving up is just simply not an option. Because if they start having the mentality of giving up is just simply not an option, they'll get a lot further, in life. But this whole giving up being an option, their mind is going to be the reason why they never are able to essentially accomplish and achieve the things that they want to essentially accomplish and achieve, in this life. All right. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.